Well, tell us more about the last over.
Yeah, so David, before the last over, obviously told me that I was going to bowl the last over. It's a situation that I've been with him, especially on the field before, for the Dolphins. So I try to think of options, and we were debating and talking about different fields that we can have, the different variations, the plans that we can bowl to a certain batter. And I think I just took it back to previously when I've done it before, the things that I did, the training sessions, what works, what doesn't work. I think the advantage of batting first as well is that you can look at the wicket, assess really well, and learn from the guys that bowled first. And you can just, if you execute well your options and your plans, I think you can really do well. And tonight was one of those days where I think as a bowling unit at the back end, we bowled a bit better, or we executed our plans better than they did.
Is that something that comes naturally for you? Because, based on what you've done with the Dolphins and domestic cricket, you've done this a few times, and it seems to be a situation that you kind of thrive in. Do you say it comes naturally to you, and why do you think that is the case?
I always land up in those situations. I do really enjoy them. Sometimes it won't go your way, and you'll be criticized. Sometimes it will. And it's really nice when it does go your way, but I think when it doesn't, you need to pick your head up and you need to go to the training grounds and remember the things that went well. Obviously, I just mentioned that you learn from the other guys that bowled first, and when you assess and you're an all-rounder, or you're a team that was watching the game, you assess really well. And it's really important to learn from the team that bowls first, because that's really an important factor. And looking forward, I think all the guys bowled really well. Morris's over, I think, was really important as well, because without those 2 wickets, I think Talat was going really well, was batting really well, was seeing the ball nicely, and that was a massive wicket.
When did you, at what point in your career did you realize that this is something that you did really well? Was there someone that told you? Was it just kind of instructed to you?
At the Dolphins, I was put into those positions quite a lot with Lance there. So you learn to take responsibility, ownership, and if you're put in the situation you want to achieve. I think every player wants to win big moments. It won't always go your way, but I think the more often that you are in those situations, more often that you'll hopefully get it right. And if you train hard and you get all your basics, more often than not, hopefully it will go your way.
Your thoughts on winning the series?
Yeah, I think it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. I can't be more proud of the team. Every individual that's come into the squad has put in a performance. The depth within the system is obviously showing. There's been a lot of change arounds in individuals that have been playing, but they've put up their hand and they've contributed. So I think it's really good to see. The confidence that we're taking within the series is really good, because they were number 1 in the world in T20 cricket, and we pride ourselves in playing good cricket and positive, and we executed really well at the end of the day.
How crucial is it to go through these tense finishing moments in the World Cup, be it batting or bowling?
I think it's really crucial, because those type of moments are moments that are going to happen in the World Cup. Big crowd, tough situation, best team in the world. It's going to happen once. I think we'll take that in and we remember it. More often than not, if we have those type of situations and we win, it's good for us to remember that feeling. But even when it doesn't go our way, we also need to learn from those type of situations, and that's always nice to go back to the dressing room, sit down, debate what could have gone wrong, what could have gone right, and at the end of the day, that's the only thing you can control.
You've had about 3.5 years now, I think, as an international player. Describe for us what the growth has been for you. How are you different now as a player as opposed to when you started? International.
It's a tough question. Yeah, I've learned quite a lot of things. I need to, obviously there's aspects of my game that I also still need to improve, and I'm growing every day. I think talking to a couple of guys in the changing room, sharing information, talking to other guys, opposition, just the relationship between the players. I think you grow a lot when you're sharing things and you're experiencing things on the field, especially when you're playing a lot of cricket. So the player I was 3 years ago and the player I am now, I think it's really a lot of mental stuff. I think the ability and the capability to perform is still there, and hopefully I can still grow and become better, and consistent performances, that's all I can control. And sometimes you'll have ups and downs, but that's how the cookie crumbles.